Okay, today I want to say something about message to the grassroots people. I'm from Detroit. We heard the news this week that we might be getting a financial manager, and I deeply resent the way the recent leaders in Detroit and how they have mismanaged, but not only Detroit, this Proposition 4 emergency finance manager legislation. Congressman John Conyers is now looking into the constitutionality of it, finally. I mean, he's been chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, and this emergency finance social philosophy has been around Detroit for a long time. It's been a dark cloud that's just been circling over all the major black cities in the state of Michigan. Benton Harbor, Detroit, Flint, that whole I-75 corridor. Isn't it interesting that this legislation creates a dictatorial type of rule over cities that are found to be mismanaged? Now, you say mismanaged, I say engineered, socially engineered. I think Councilman Joanne Watson made a very good point at the press conference last week. She noted that why should the state come into the city of Detroit and take over our $7 or $8 billion pension fund when the record is clear that the state pension fund has been mismanaged? That in fact the Detroit pension fund invested money in the city of Detroit, invested in businesses, and their portfolio is better than the state's. So who are the real mismanagers of the city of Detroit? But I don't want to get into that. Be that as it may, my message today is to the grassroots, people who walk around the city of Detroit and who have to prepare themselves for this fight. And be very practical. Get your bridge card, go to the store, because you're going to need all the nutrients and vitamins to fight this demon that is huffing and puffing down our back. So you go get you some Michigan apple. You go to the store, practical things. I mean, the first thing I learned in seminary when we started talking about Judaism and Islam and all the religions, first thing is diet. Diet is everything. And you get you some Michigan apples and start juicing some of your stuff. You know, sometimes I'll even juice the rind of an orange. I'll even juice the rind because there's so many nutrients in there. The cancer rate in the black community is very, very high, and the fight now is to take care of the physical body, and that the mind has got to be fluid, and you have to be able to think. You have to be, and I believe that the grassroots people really know the game that's on the table. And I really think that's why they have poured water over the Elections Commission. Interestingly, the lights go out at a particular time during the elections. But maybe that's just how things have been done in Detroit. That's how the people in Lansing. And we've got some bad leaders. And so a lot of people do not vote, not because they don't like voting. They don't vote because the people that we have to vote on, many of them are pawns of money people, and we can see right through that so well that yeah, we've lost some battles, we've lost some ground. But I'm here to reaffirm the fight, and I think that the message to grassroots people in Detroit and in all urban cities that the federal government is broke, state governments is broke, so now we're going after black cities and we're going to say something is wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. You all can't really manage. We've managed kingdoms and nations, you know, for over 4,000 years. Don't tell me we can't manage a damn city for 10 years or 8 years. So don't get it all twisted. But one thing you can do, you got to be practical. Get you some fruits and vegetables. Keep your ingredients in there. Acquire a taste. It takes a while. Get up and drink it on an empty stomach. You can get the carrots. I like the carrots. I like this carrot. All I gotta do is just turn this thing on. Push it down in there. You know, get you a little lemon. Put that in there, and you drink this on an empty stomach. And if my editor, I'm giving my editor some information on parasites, but that's what we're fighting. Parasites in the body, and you should see the in the summertime. Go ahead and grow your own vegetables. Detroit is a city. We gotta have. Don't let them turn Detroit into a farmland. We don't want. Here's some blueberries. Lemons is a hell of a fruit. It's grown year round, and it has all these nutrients in it. So if you do that on an empty stomach, it's even better. I used to buy noni juice, and the base of noni juice are blueberries. Blueberries are powerful. I just put them in there, and again, you may not start off with liking this stuff, but this blender I got is small. It's small and it's practical. Above all, the message to the grassroots: be practical. Maintain your brain. You know, it's not bad. I didn't really like carrot juice, but since my eyes, I got all these bifocals and stuff, I got to keep my energy level up. Jesus did a lot of walking. The prophets, the diet was very, very important. Walking up and down those mountains. This was you gotta have that. You gotta have that balance with the country or the growing your own fruits and vegetables. The psychotropic drugs that many people in your family are on. The Ritalin and the Haldol, and that the medical industry has spent a whole lot of money making you sick, and so there has to be this pushback, and you ought to use your bridge card. Be practical. God is very practical. God is very convenient. So go ahead and use your bridge card. Get you some Michigan apples. Buy you a juice. You're gonna buy something for Christmas. This thing may cost more than $100. You know, save it for it. Two people get together and buy one. Go to the store, get your fruits and vegetables, and because as Akhenaten said, eat, drink, and be merry, for we shall all die. We're all going to die, and this city is going to be passed on to other people, and it's going to continue to grow. But the grassroots people who are here, who love this city, and who want to fight like hell to keep the lights on and the spirit flowing, we're going to have to step up our game and get our bodies together. Sometimes God will follow the body. The body will get to God before our own mind will get to God. So when your body is straight, and you get, and then slowly you develop. Oh, come on, Keith, just leave it alone. Just go in there and sit down. Fang, go in the basement. You getting this? Fang, go in the basement. That's my dog, Vicious. Go in the basement. That's my message, Detroit. Yeah, not only do I have my fruits and vegetables, but I got my German Shepherd police dog. They're smart, they're good, but that's what you need. You take care of yourself, take care of the kids. This is a good way to challenge those of you who are addicted to drugs and alcohol. You get up in the morning, you take a sip of this, you'd be surprised. The new energy, the body is changed, the body is getting its balance back. You're going to get your mind back. And even if you're on some of these medications and stuff, what you do, you take the medication and you just cut it in two. Your kid's on that psychotropic drug, you cut that medication in two, and you put half of that medicine in there, and you drink that medicine. It'll get to the point where the medicine that they're giving and they're charging you for, that they're drugging you with, some of this medication is stronger than cocaine. That it'll get to a point where your body will not even want the medicine anymore. In fact, your body would outright reject it. And that's where the healing takes place. Get you some different colors. Get you a little, you see I got orange. These peelings, and then when you get through with these peelings, you flush it down the toilet. It feeds your sewer system. This is all great. When they opened up the oldest man in civilization, when they did an autopsy on that person, they found out that the ancients had a diet of fruits and vegetables. And they analyzed their fecal matter, their boo-boo. That's what they did. This is what the scientists did. They analyzed their fecal matter and they found out what their diet was. And interestingly, they started to migrate out of Africa. When they migrated out of Africa, you're talking about a full individual. They weren't on 4 hands and knees, but they were searching for food. It had nothing to do with race. It had everything to do with culture. That's the message to the black man. That's the message to all men, all people anywhere who want to live well, and who want to live better. So that's my message right now. Get you some Michigan apples. Take care of your mind, and the Holy Spirit will catch up with your body and bless you.